got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now a look at the stats for Luka Doncic.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Exum is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5. And for the Knicks, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving dishes to Doncic. Back to Irving. There's the pass to Doncic. Washington with it. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Clock at 4. Here's Exum. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
The 3 for Doncic. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Now Robinson, after Dante Exum's 3-pointer that didn't go. Outside for Randall. And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Passes it to Doncic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. 1 of 5 from...
These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, I think New York, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the ranking. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results. That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now here's Randall. After Luka Doncic's miss, a 3 for DiVincenzo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Dallas leading by 4. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Both teams will make substitutions. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Third is Luka Doncic.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and pushing it up, here's New York. And the basket is good.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance, even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Here's Joe. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Powell with a screen on Burks. Joe can't get it to go. Burks the pass to Achua. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Tim Hardaway.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Doncic. Pass to Kleber. 5 on the clock. And that time, also a missed shot. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. McBride passes to Achua. Here's Bogdanovich, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And now you see the finishing ability of Bogdanovich, undeterred by the contact there.
Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. To the wing right side. Here's Kleber. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Mavericks, Derek Jones is out there with Hardaway. And it's Kyrie Irving, then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 3. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. That one goes. Count it. Brunson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Brunson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Well, one of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Jones with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Mavericks trail by 3. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Brunson kicks to Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovich has got 7. Irving against Brunson. Now here's Irving. D right on him. Pass to Joe. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Robinson's checked in for Achua. Julius Randle comes in for Bogdanovich. OG Anunoby's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Burks.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
DiVincenzo against Hardaway. Exum with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Hardaway. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Hardaway has got his 2nd basket.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
From deep, DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And then Washington with the dunk. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Knicks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Anunoby passes to Robinson. The 8-footer. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Irving's checked in for Dallas. And the pass to Exum. On the wing, Irving. Fires from deep. And it's Exum. That time on the assist by Irving. Exum's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Got that one up quick.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc. He shoot back with one of his own triples.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
DiVincenzo finds Burks. And here is Anunoby. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know these guys are putting in some extra shots after practice.
Hoping practice makes perfect, because you almost need a perfect performance to win this now. And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Mavericks.
Working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is, how did you put it, Shaq? Unmatched. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at Dante Exum. What a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer, and from what he can tell, he said it doesn't appear to be a terrible injury. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Alec Burks is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here is Doncic after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Burks kicks to Robinson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Lively. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Knicks trail by 5. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark. Robinson kicks to Burks. On the wing, Anunoby. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration. Perfect.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Timeout, Knicks. Here they are,
Bogdanovich is checked in for Anunoby. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Let's take a look at Dallas, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
You know, right now, Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoff will be stiff.
He is single-handedly dropping here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening.
Sort of a grind-it-out game.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Doncic outside for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Exum. 8 points for him. Passes it to Irving. Takes the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here's Exum. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. It's Randle with the drive.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randle's most dangerous.
Knicks lead, 39-38.
Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the Mavericks call time here. So for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Austin Rivers in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Mavericks making a change here. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jacks up a 3. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic against Rivers. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters, he loves that spot.
Doncic against Rivers. Doncic kicks to Jones. He feeds it to Exum. Dallas moving it around. And Doncic with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Powell pulls it in. Now here's Exum. He's got 8, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Here's Rivers. Go! Out at the buzzer!
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for New York. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
43.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell is out there with Washington. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Mavericks trailing. There's the feed to Hardaway. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And on the way from Irving for three, pass to Washington. Tries again, and that one swishes right in. Washington's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Here's Randall.
He has his momentum going forward. Randall's playing downhill. It's really a foul waiting to happen.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For the Knicks, Green comes in for Achua. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Burks. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Irving for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The three. New York missing again. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Washington. It's rebounded by New York. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Randall. Trains the three-pointer. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And the Mavericks call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Javonte Green. OG Anunoby comes in for Bogdanovich. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hart. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Anunoby following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Some nice passing by New York here. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Now, Doncic. Here's Irving. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads-up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Here's Anunoby. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Burks. Robinson kicks to DiVincenzo.
Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 for DiVincenzo. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Doncic. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Feeds it to Randall. It's tipped. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Doncic. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And we've talked about Randall becoming a leader. Now taking charge and wanting to deliver at the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's money from deep.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Lively. No good from outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And there's the pass to Kleba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Donte DiVincenzo.
Stop standing around. Cash going up, rain coming down, drip, drip.